Too many people in this country working for peanuts. Thank you very much. Come and send the petition for a £10 an hour living wage.
SSP members took it through the unions and it's now become part of Labour policy. So the USDA, the Supermarket Workers Union, one of our members actually went and took it to the union. They adopted it, SSP now adopted it as well. It's like correctly minimum wage since it actually catches up with the rate of inflation versus the actual increases in wages.
I don't know how many people you're expecting, but this demonstration is going to be massive, massive. Fantastic atmosphere, the atmosphere is buzzing, and let's see the final figures, but this is going to be a great day for the Yes movement.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing day in Edinburgh, eh?
Yeah? You're proud of yourself with the organisation?
It's always team effort, and it's not. This is the day will not be achievable if everybody actually turns up. It's not about me as an organiser, it's about everybody, the Scottish people, turning up today.
So you're happy with the atmosphere?
Delighted.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'll see you down at Rally Point.
Okay.
Saraba!
You're a piper?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. How do you think the atmosphere is going to be?
It's wonderful. Yes. I'm very much looking forward to playing with these guys.
Excellent, well done. Go for it.
Thank you very much.
As the organisers are calling for the people to go back because the demonstration is going to start in about half an hour or so,
yes.
Right? I'm here with
Sean Clerkin from the Scottish Resistance, and we're here today to basically demand an independence referendum for Scotland, so Scotland can become a free and independent nation, a nation based on social justice, a nation based on compassion for our fellow human beings, so that we can have an independent socialist Scottish Republic.
Hello, Jordi.
Hello, Pilar. How are you?
I'm fine.
Hola.
Buzzing atmosphere.
Beautiful, yeah. Beautiful day in Edinburgh as well. Lovely weather. Sun always shines on the righteous, as they say.
So the crew is
it could almost be Catalonia, just another 5 degrees warmer.
Oh, you're with it. Yeah, because he's with the flag.
If we had another 5-10 degrees, it could be Catalonia quite easily. But yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day, and hopefully we'll have a larger crowd today than we had in Glasgow. There was 60,000 in Glasgow. We're hoping there might be 70,000 today.
I saw your videos from Catalonia. How was the experience?
Oh, it was brilliant. I had a great time in Catalonia. They're so friendly. As soon as I got off the plane, you can tell the difference between the Catalan and the Spaniards. I mean, Spaniards, some of my Spanish friends are nice, but Catalans are always laughing and singing and joking. So I had a great time in Catalonia, and I will be back there probably in December. My Catalan friend's coming here next month, and I'm going back over there probably in December. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll get... I don't know what's happening in the situation there regards the referendum, but the Spanish government have to give them a referendum. There's no other answer.
The obvious choice.
Maybe the European Union should play a part in that. Maybe they should liaise between them both. I don't know. But we'll see what happens here with Brexit and what have you. When we're going to get our referendum, if they give us another one, I'm not sure. They might not give us another referendum. But we'll wait and see. We're all kind of hanging around waiting to see what's happening with Brexit in March.
The Brexit referendum was consultative, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you go
they have the mandate for the referendum, so it has to happen probably next year sometime, before the end of the Scottish Parliament.
Jordi, I know you're working, so I'll see you later at Holyrood Park.
I will,
because I think it's a picnic there.
I think there's 300. There's at least 300 picnics down at Holyrood Park today. So we'll join one of the picnics.
Okay, I'll be there.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Jordi. What's the difference between Glasgow and Edinburgh?
Oh, Glasgow's definitely the capital city, isn't it? Glasgow's more friendly people. Definitely more friendly people. Edinburgh people are a bit too snooty for me.
But you think it's going to be bigger?
Well, according to the BBC, there's only going to be 200 people here, but I think by the looks of things there'll be 200,000.
I don't know how many
50,000 people here this morning.
But definitely more than 2,000.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely
Excuse
think so.
me, BBC.
So how are you doing anyway?
Oh well, I'm enjoying the
atmosphere. It's a nice,
I've been working
atmosphere.
with the 500 mile workers.
Yes.
A great experience.
Yes.
And now I'm reporting this. So glad to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you too.
I'll see you later.
Onwards to independence. Thank you.
They think there will be about 30,000 people, but I can say that it's more than that. It's a massive, massive demonstration. We came from the Butte House until here, and I can say, under my estimations, that more than 30,000 people are going to participate here. It's, of course, my view.
Chance to say hello to you now. It's Mark.
Oh, Mark, thank you very much for saying hello.
Hello. You have a good time today, right? I'll see you at the
Okay, the march is a start. It's about to start now. A lot of familiar faces.
Yeah, and I brought through some ex-no voters with me from my home village.
Right.
And they're all standing behind you.
Do you think this demonstration is going to be bigger than the...
This is going to be huge, Pilar.
I love meeting you here. This is fantastic. The march is about to start, and that's the start of the march. I love the vibes.
Are you Pilar?
I am.
How you doing? I'm Wally.
Hello, Wally.
You probably followed everything.
Right. This is very emotional. The pipers for yes. Os gaiteiros for sí. That's Gary. Gary, who has been working very, very hard to make this possible, and all the team, all under one banner. Bob.
Hiya.
How are you?
How are you doing? I'm doing very well indeed.
And interview you.
Yes, I can say that, but I'm really low down so that you can
I
do
know,
it properly.
I'm very small, I'm very small. Okay, nice to meet you.
And you, I've been watching you with the machos.
Right, all right, okay, of course. I'll see you later, right?
Yes, I'll catch you later on.
I'll catch you
Have a
in
good day.
Holyrood Park. Bye. Hello, how are you?
Pleased to meet you. I'm good, but I'm going to walk. But I've seen you on Facebook.
Hey, excellent, yay!
They're good. James Baldwin will set up the first. Set up the first. Will set up the first. Set up the first. Be happy. Oh no, be happy. Oh no, be happy. And they're doing the director.
How do you feel the atmosphere?
Well, it's a fantastic atmosphere, and it's wonderful to be able to do this right through the centre of our capital city. It's something we haven't done for a long time. So, yeah, no, it's quite an emotional thing for everybody.
Do you think it's time for an Indie Ref 2?
Oh, definitely. I think we're up there. I mean, all the recent opinion polls have shown us around the 50% marks in terms of support for independence. And we started the last independence referendum on 32%. We finished it on 45%. So I've no doubt that if we need to improve another 2 or 3%, we're going to very, very easily do that in the course of the campaign.
What do we want? Voices! Where do we want them? No! What do we want? Voices! Where do we want them? No!
There's thousands and thousands of Scots and European citizens, by the way, demonstrating today in Edinburgh with a sunny day, spectacular atmosphere, and now you can see there's still people arriving. I have to say that this is the first time I see the cameras of the BBC all under one banner demonstration. It's fair to say it's true.
That we're working with the people who believed in 2014.
Well, Christina, 100,000.
Okay, with a couple of speakers, we're going to have some music, then we'll cut more speakers, then loads of music.
Just came for a nice walk in the park. You know, and I met lots of friends.
Bobby Nicholson's in the crowd. Could he maybe come over?
Just a picnic in the park, yeah.
Kevin's missing you, Bobby.
Nice people here.
I noticed there's a lot of European citizens supporting independence now. It wasn't like that in 2014.
No, but you can understand that. I did a lot of stall work in 2014, and a lot of people, not just Europeans but Scots, were terribly worried about taking out the EU, and that was a big, big reason in stalls. The two reasons we got were we're going to lose our pensions. Didn't matter if you showed them white paper and reassured people. I actually had an old couple crying at one point, pleading with me to stop. Sorry, I should have explained. And it was awful, you know. But the EU, that was a big, big thing for Scots. Because we want to be part of the EU, we don't want to be cut off from the rest of the world, you know. Because we're open, welcome people, and the idea of being out of Europe is just... And I worked in the EU a lot as a nurse. And it was such a fabulous experience, and it breaks my heart that young people are not going to get that chance.
I don't think you like much.
And because basically, we're freedom of movement, yeah, people can't come in, but we can't get out. You know, and I feel as if I'm in a cage, the door's closing, and I don't like that feeling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gunther, European Free Alliance.
Pilar, yes, we are very proud to be here with a small delegation to show our solidarity to Scotland.
You remember the experience of the 2014?
Yes, we were here with a very big delegation then. We were very hopeful then. We were disappointed leaving, but we also knew that it wasn't over. And we see also, yesterday I read in the newspapers that some politicians from Spain were saying that it was because of that referendum in Scotland that the Catalans turned more radical. That was, of course, the unionist view from Spain to say that. Was de Vigo that said that, Mendes de Vigo, former MEP, I think. Of course, they want to put us away as separatists. But if you see here, and also in the Diada, where I was a couple of weeks ago in Barcelona, we are standing shoulder to shoulder. The lawyer of Ponsatí was giving a brilliant speech there, and you see there is really a bridge that's being built between Catalonia and between Scotland, and I really like that.
Is the European Union under threat?
Sure, it is under threat, because if they keep on ignoring what is going on in the European Union, in Catalonia, but also in Scotland, then they undermine their own credibility. And if they do not say anything, which they have been doing in the past year, since the violence and the referendum in Catalonia, they undermine their own credibility. And they are turning away, pushing away many people that are pro-European. And that is something that I fear and that I regret very much.
Sandra White.
Hello, how are you?
I remember I saw you in Glasgow.
You did. I was on the march in Glasgow. I've been on every single march. I think it's really important that we do march to show the strength of feeling for an independent Scotland and the Yes movement.
Do you think the participation is increasing? Because I noticed this demonstration is even bigger.
It is. Well, I was asking the stewards, and they're still leaving Johnson Terrace at the moment as we're here in the park. So they're talking maybe 100,000 people here. That's the numbers I've been given, but I don't know if it's true yet, so we'll see exactly. But they're still leaving Johnson Terrace and we're already in here. So it's well over 50,000 anyway, well over 50,000.
So it's a great day for the Yes movement.
It's a great day, it's a beautiful day, sun is shining.
Fantastic, yes.
I'm just waiting for a saltire in the sky. But yeah, people have came from everywhere. The train I got from Glasgow was absolutely packed, and we came up the hill and there was people coming from all over. Fantastic. It's got to be shown that the Scottish people want independence, and this is a Yes movement proving it.
Sandra, there's a little bit of debate about the timing of the referendum. Is it time?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I think we've got to remember that the Scottish Parliament voted to have a second referendum on independence if Brexit was detrimental to Scotland. So that would mean that next year, 2019, I think by September at the latest, if it's detrimental, we can have that referendum in Scotland. So we need to remember that. The Parliament spoke, The Conservatives were the only party that voted against it, so we know Brexit's going to be detrimental to Scotland, so therefore that stands in the Scottish Parliament and we have to call a second Indie referendum.
Okay folks, I sung this song over in Germany for so we can't sing along here in Edinburgh. It's great to be playing my hometown. Let's do Edinburgh proud.
As a European citizen, I have to ask, what can the Scottish government do how can protect our rights?
We've already seen some things done by the Scottish Government for EU citizens faced with a cost of maintaining their status here to help them. They've also seen the First Minister, almost immediately after the referendum, get 500 EU citizens to a public meeting and tell them that they're welcome in Scotland, they're wanted in Scotland. If we have a move on to a referendum, we have to make sure we defend the rights of EU citizens to have a vote in that referendum, so we'll resist any attempt to try and remove them from the register. As I said during my speech, we value, we want EU citizens. It's vitally important to Scotland. And it's also a compliment to Scotland when somebody decides to make the future here.
Well guys are collecting the signatures for the the People's Doorstep referendum, United for Yes banner. If you go down there, stick your name on that, get the petition going for that one as well. Okay. Right, fair to a couple of SNP.
Gary, just repeat what you just told me.
Well, they're just coming out of Johnston Terrace and we've been here for 40-50 minutes and they're still coming out of the starting point.
Goodness me!
Well, I think we're going to estimate roughly 100,000 people turned up here today to support an independent Scotland.
It's a great day for you, definitely.
Team effort. It's not capable if everybody turns up.
So you're going to organise more all under one banner events?
Well, we've got 8 events up for next year already. The applications are already in, apart from the Edinburgh one. The Edinburgh one will go in on Monday morning for next year.
Excellent. We'll be in touch.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Thank you.
Sharon, an activist, a women activist from Stirling.
From the Stirling Women for Independence, yes.
Okay. What do you think of this event? Have you been participating in other events like that?
Yes, I've been in other ones. This one is the biggest one.
The biggest one.
And I came today because I wanted to march alongside like-minded people.
Right.
People who think and share my beliefs.
Right.
People who don't want for their government to break the backs of the people who are most vulnerable in society, who don't want to support a government that balances the books on the backs of the most vulnerable people and the most beleaguered people in society. I marched for independence and I marched to get full welfare controls from Westminster for the Scottish Government. The SNP government is doing a very good job in mitigating the harsh Tory cuts that the children and the families are experiencing here in Scotland. And we need the full control of welfare powers, and we can only do that in an independent Scotland, and that's why I marched today.
So do you think it's a time for Indie Ref now?
I don't think it's time now, and I don't expect to hear an announcement on a date for an independence referendum because we don't know what's happening with Brexit.
Right.
There are too many things up in the air with the Brexit just now, and I think that we need much more clarity on Brexit before we ask people to go for an independence referendum.
Ago, there were as many people still to come into the park as had already arrived, which says this is by far the biggest demonstration in support of Scottish independence that we have seen since 2014. And our movement is on the march. And I am here today as a member of the British Parliament to say that on behalf of my colleagues down in the Palace of Westminster, we bring you our solidarity and our support for this rally, and we will be with you as the march forward to the next referendum and getting independence for our country.
Give me your views about this event.
This is phenomenal. I voted for over 50 years for independence.
and I've never seen anything like this. This is really huge compared to what it was in my day. When I started voting SNP, you'd be lucky if there was 5 of us in the one town, and now this is phenomenal. Things are happening and things are changing, and rightly so.
Are you looking forward for the second referendum of independence?
Yes,
then?
sooner the better. The sooner the better. It's even, whereas before we felt that we didn't have much of a say, it's more and more obvious, and it's more obvious now that we know more about what went on in the past without our knowledge. And people just didn't get the information that they're getting now. So Scotland lost a lot in the past, but we won't do it anymore. We won't do it anymore, you know. I feel for the younger ones. I'm an old bird, but I feel for the younger ones because we had good pensions and we had good jobs. And that's why I fight. I fight for my kids, my grandkids and everybody else's. Because
the future of the
youth
is under threat.
Yeah, absolutely. But throughout the world, you know, we want people to have a say in their own domestic affairs, no matter where they're from. You vote for what affects you, not an elite anywhere in the world. So it's bringing democracy back down to the people. That's what's important to me.
It's all for now from myself and from Douglas, my husband, for RosaliaTV.com.